What we do, Elisha, we start these episodes, the chat with PTs anyway, with same formula every single time. We like to break the ice with a little game. Well, it's not really a game; it's just a question, really. But what are your top 3 gym pet peeves? And we do rank these. The ranking scale changes from week to week. But Tom did say to me last week he's going to bring back. He's going to invent a new one. Something we like to say on this podcast, Elisha. I'm not going to say it because I'm getting sick and tired of saying it every week. But
you get sick and tired of saying it every week. You get sick and tired of saying it every week. I'm fucking saying it in my sleep.
If you know, you know. We're not going to go any further than that. Okay, but anyway, what is this new scale, Tom? Talk to us.
We are unleashing the society scale.
The society scale.
There are moments of frustration in life where we're like, do you know what? This is just society all over. This is just shit in general. So, like if you're at the bus stop and like you have to make way because there's like a little old lady that needs to get on first, even though you're in a rush, it's like, oh, Joe, we live in a society that she's got to go in front of me, or just basically we live in a society. So on a scale of society, a 10 is, God, we really live in a society. This is awful. If it's like a 1, it's like, do you know what? This society ain't too bad.
It's a nice society.
It is a nice society. Out of all the societies, this is not a bad society, but very rarely does that happen because society is shit.
If you're a brand new listener to the show, this is going to make absolute. This is a running joke. That you're going to think, what on earth are these fucking idiots talking about? Well, we've tuned in to listen to our mate Elisha talk, and these two are banging on about fucking societies. What is going on?
But you see, this is how we rope you into listening to the past episode. It's like you can't just get into Game of Thrones halfway through. It's like, see. Yeah. We've led you down a rabbit hole here. You've now got to go back and listen to season 1.
The Scotland conspiracy.
Exactly. You have to go, if all that was bad, you've got to listen to the Hollow Earth theory.
The Hollow Earth
real.
theory,
There's loads of them. You just got to go back and listen to the beginning and get
the oil rigs.
Numbers
the oil rigs off the coast of Scotland that are apparently giant straws. Yep. That one as well. That's what you got to go.
Exactly. There's loads of them.
Yeah.
But the society scale, basically, how crap something is, what annoys you on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being really annoying, basically, and 1 being, that ain't even annoying, I do that myself.
Cool. We're going to Elisha, number 1. What's your first gym pet peeve?
So, when it's busy, when the gym is busy, I just don't have time. I don't have time.
Oh, right. I mean, some gyms would love that. Some gyms would love to be busy.
Well, I know. See, but like public gyms, when they're really busy and I can't do my workout in order, or I have to mix things up, or I don't have time. I can't be bothered with that. I hate that. So on that scale, I mean, that's like towards the higher end of 10, but that's really just me not being like.
No, I do get you. I mean, if we take it down a bit, time is a barrier.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
I'm just impatient.
If I've got to wait half an hour to do a bicep curl, then I'm not going to
Exactly. Go get those curls in.
I know, exactly. Especially when it's a Friday night. Come on, though.
I mean, as someone that wants to go to gym, that is really annoying. However, for someone that works in a commercial gym, such as myself, it's twice as annoying. Because, it's always the high schoolers as well. I don't want to create a barrier here, but, it's always the high schoolers coming 10 deep, straight to the bench press.
Yeah.
10 deep.
It's true, though. Like, it's never just, look, here's your average 16, 18-year-old, coming to the gym. It's like they actually come in, it's like the Warriors, they come in as Gans.
Yeah.
And, they all usually dress the same, have the same, pop needle fringe hairdo that's going on. You know what I mean? Like someone's dropped a lollipop onto a rug, that kind of hairdo. And it's just frustrating. It's like, you know what? I just want to do my barbell squats here, man. Or, as CrossFitters, I want to do my kipping under the squat rack.
Yeah.
But now you've got these high schoolers curling,
Yeah, curling in a platform.
Rack. And it's like, cheers for that, mate. We surely live in a society.
Yeah.
I think that the way the context you put that in there, Tom, I think it's got to be a 9 to 10, isn't it, on the society scale? Because that really is, we live in a society.
Elisha, I'm stealing it here, but I'm going to give my own score, and it's 10 out of 10. I just hate people being in the gym. If one person other than me is in the gym, there's a problem.
Yeah, I like a quiet gym.
There's a problem.
Definitely.
If someone is outside looking into the gym from a window, that is a problem.
Yes, that is weird.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I don't like people to watch.
Just stare back at them.
Well, that's a very strong start then, isn't it? Jesus. I didn't think we'd be this deep into the society after Pet Peeve 1, but here we are.
I know.
We are
10 on the
very
scale.
deep into the society. 10 on the scale, yeah. What's your next one, Next one, Alicia.
So this is probably a really common one, but when people don't put their stuff back or leave stuff really sweaty. Disgusting.
We've had this before, haven't we? Yeah, we've had this before.
It's a very common one.
Look how triggered Tom is. Tom is about to erupt.
No, do you know what?
He's taken
just
off.
what you said about
7 minutes in, I've triggered him.
Yeah.
I mean, leaving stuff out is a whole different thing. I'll go into that. But about the sweat, like today, I went onto the barbell straight after someone I know, and she left like where she was chalked up. She left like loads of chalk on the bun. To be fair, it's my fault because it was my chalk she used. But God, her palms were sweaty. It was like grabbing onto imagine a barbell made out of like a soggy flannel. I was gripping onto this barbell, and it was just the most horrendous feeling. It was still warm as well.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
No one needs that.
Yeah, leaving stuff around is just a dick move. It is a dick move.
Wow.
I mean,
what? Yeah.
And the thing is as well, like I think I'm probably going to repeat myself from season 5 and 6 of the Chat Shit Get Fit podcast. But like, it's actually a bigger deal when a lot of people, than what a lot of people think. It's not just an etiquette thing. So me and Bill often talk about like, what creates barriers to exercise, and actually, especially specifically in general population gyms where you get, all genders, all ages, all fitness levels. It's like if you've had a meathead that has, like, once again, I work at a commercial gym. This happens on a nightly fucking basis. Someone leaves 200 kilos on a barbell, and they leave that on the floor, and you have little old Mary, who's only just started lifting with barbells, and she's expected to get that off, and it's just not easily done, It's not easily done. It creates barriers. It can stop people from, touching the barbells. It's like, I can't lift that stuff, and I'm too embarrassed to ask anyone.
They might not come back again after that. That'll be their journey over, won't it?
Yeah. And on like the sled and things, I've had clients before. I've programmed in like a sled pull or push, and they can't get the plates off, and they're like, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Do you know what? That is a good point, because this is the first gym I've ever worked at with a sled, and one thing I've noticed from tidying up other people's shit is that they're really awkward to get plates off of sometimes. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just simply picking it up, but for whatever reason, it's like, really awkward to get off. Yeah, exactly.
This is going to be another high one, isn't it, Tom? We're going to be up with the society scared again.
Well, of course, the sled's got mentioned. Yeah, it is now. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you saying, 10, Tom?
Yeah, it's a solid 10. It's just a dick move.
2 10s.
And
it is.
Once again, probably repeating myself, but it's like that shopping trolley analogy, isn't it? And this goes into society, funny enough.
This does go to society.
This goes into society. There's that old analogy of, well, can we self-govern ourselves as human beings? It's like shopping trolleys. Like, it costs nothing to go and take your shopping trolley back afterwards, but it helps out society in the long run. But it's just such a low-effort thing to do. It costs you absolutely nothing, but just by not putting it back, it then sets off a chain reaction for every single other person. Like, well, why the fuck should I go and put the trolley
everywhere.
back?
Like a trolley graveyard in Tesco, isn't it?
I'll just go and chuck this, under that guy's car, But like, it's the same thing with weight plates. It's like, especially with dumbbell racks. Like, as soon as one goes out of line,
oh my god,
everyone's
the
goes
rest
rogue,
follow.
don't they?
Yeah,
God, yeah. Got a 2 next to a 20.
It costs absolutely nothing just to put your equipment back, and everyone else will follow suit because you want to do right by society. Funny enough, but it rarely happens, and it just sets off a horrid chain reaction. So, fucking hell, 15 out of 10.
Oh God, these are Jesus.
15 out of 10. Oh, I have to have some microplastics to calm myself down.
Right. That's 2 very. I'm expecting big things for your third one, Alicia. You've come in strong with 2.
I feel like I should have done this in a different order, but my third one.
Oh, you peaked too soon.
I know, I did peak too soon. My third one is when people put weight plates on, not in order, on a barbell. If you've got a small one, I hate it, and it's really uncomfortable. I don't like it. It's not nice. I like the.
What are your thoughts about? What are your thoughts about like different colours as well? If they've got like 2 15s, they've got one that's yellow, one that's black. And it's like they've got 2 different plates.
It's a bit unsettling. I like my plates to match.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Can't always happen, but it's just uncomfortable.
I mean, if it can't happen, there's an issue that someone's obviously wrong the plate system somewhere else. That means society has failed somewhere down the line. That if you've got to the point where you've got to mix your plates.
I know. Well, in our CrossFit box, they're all the same colour, but they're different brands, and everyone always scrambles for the same. I like the two brands together. They're all black, but I have to get the two brands together.
Brand.
Yeah.
It's very CrossFit, isn't it?
Yeah, very CrossFit. Nice, totally. Yeah, I hate that though. Different orders, no, not for me.
We have like the traffic light, bumper plates. So we have green, yellow, red. We've got some blues as well, and we've got black, and then we've got like the kind of weight plates you'd put on like plate loaded machines, and those end up down the squat racks as well, which is a nightmare. But that does make me uncomfortable when people have the sizes not in order. And
not in order,
I don't know if it actually makes a difference or not.
I don't think it would it?
I don't know if it does.
No.
It's just uncomfortable.
But then again, like if you think about it, Bill, with like, the way you load your Bergen, if you've got like light more closer to your centre, or you've got heavier on the outside, I generally don't know. I'm sure like there's more qualified people out there that would know.
Yeah.
But whether it actually makes a difference or not, I don't know. But it does make me feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't like the look of it. It does look odd, doesn't it? I'm like, what's going on there?
Yeah, it does make me uncomfortable.
Unsettling.
And also, it makes me wonder, like, how are they ramping up their sets? So if they're on a 20 kilo barbell and they're like, okay,
yeah, sure.
I'm now going to ramp up to 5 kilos. And okay, now I'm going to go up to 25. Fucking hell, it's like it does make me wonder, what are they doing?
Yeah, what's their process?
Yeah.
I'd say though, Tom, to counter this, mate, are we actually a product of societal norms here by saying that we are saying this is how weight plate should look, this is how weight should be loaded?
That's it.
Maybe let them do it. Maybe they feel happy with their weights loaded that way. Who are we to judge their placement of plates? Are we now deep into the society ourselves? Have we now got to give ourselves?
So instead of body shaming, it's like plate shaming.
Plate shaming.
Plate shaming. Yeah,
plate shaming.
We're plate shaming.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I fully endorse plate shaming.
What have we become?
I know.
Would you fully endorse plate shaming?
Yeah. I mean, every now and again, I like to, casually gaslight people and say your plate's inside out, or it's upside down. Your plate's upside down, and they think,
yeah.
Hang on.
What? Hang on.
What?
It's a circ.
Doubting
It makes them
themselves.
question themselves.
Yeah.
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 That's actually really good. I like that. That's actually
Dick
a good
move, but it just makes
Oh, it's a massive.
It's like when people are wearing Velcro shoes and you say your laces are undone. And they still look down like, wait, what?
Chaos. You know what? I'm giving it a 1. You know why? Because I'm not being a product of society norms. If they want to, they can load it.
We're not plate shaming, okay?
We're not plate shaming.
I'll plate
I'm
shame.
going.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to go for.
Say 10.
I'm just going to go for a 7 because we've already set the standard with 2 really annoying ones.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lower it to a 7, but it doesn't really feel uncomfortable. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right. Like my feng shui is off.
Yes, 100%. I think so.
God. I hope Chloe's not listening to that comment.